How to apologise if you accidentally said something at work that's racist, sexist or offensive. This gem of wisdom was published on businessinsider.com.au. We'll get right into it after this 30-second sponsor. Are you using a VPN like right now as you watch this video? Because you should be. I use Virtual Shield VPN because it's built from the ground up specifically for your privacy protection. It's fast, reliable and secure, and it's available on your PC, Mac, iOS and Android devices. I've partnered with Virtual Shield to exclusively give my audience 50% off any of their VPN plans and premium add-ons. Go to hidewithbear.com to start protecting yourself online now. What is a microaggression? It's an unconscious expression of racism or sexism. It's important to know how to apologise if you've made a microaggression comment in the workplace. The most important thing to know when saying sorry, apologise for your actions being offensive, not the other person feeling offended. But that's exactly what's happened. Someone's been offended by a statement that wasn't intended to be offensive. Offence is subjective. What if, say, 5 people hear a statement and only one of them gets offended? It'd be pretty inaccurate to describe that statement as an offensive statement. Now, if somebody makes a statement with the intention of offending, that's an offensive statement. You might not know what a microaggression is, but you've probably heard at least one before. Microaggressions are unconscious expressions of racism or sexism. They come out in seemingly innocuous comments or actions by people who might be well-intentioned. Think of asking a person of colour where they're really from. How's it going? Rajesh, my name's Toddy. Just wanted to say welcome aboard. It's good to have you on the team.
Oh, thank you very, very much, Toddy. May Vishnu smile upon you.
So where you from?
St. Kilda.
No shit. I had no fucking idea there was an overseas St. Kilda.
No, St. Kilda. Not too far from our current location.
But where you really from? Or the universal phenomenon of men interrupting women.
Men, I would like to take this opportunity to extend your formal invitation.
Grouse. Everyone holds unconscious beliefs about race, ethnicity, gender, weight, religion, and many other characteristics, according to the University of California, San Francisco. So while you might believe yourself to be totally rid of problematic opinions, there might come a time where you accidentally say a microaggression. Here's how to apologise for saying an offensive comment in the workplace.
I have to own up to this and I have to be honest. I just have to apologise. I wish I could do better. I'm a cuck. I'm a beta cuck. I apologise. I'm just so sorry.
Say sorry as soon as possible. As soon as you recognise that whatever came out of your mouth was problematic, apologise right away, said University of California Hastings College of the Law distinguished Professor Joan Williams. Williams advised saying the following: "Wow, I just heard what I said. I apologise." But what if you don't owe them an apology? A microaggression is a statement that wasn't meant to be offensive, that someone took offence to anyway. You shouldn't have to apologise every time some pussy gets all tender over nothing. If you did trip over your words and you can see how they might have been taken the wrong way, a quick retraction and apology might be the diplomatic way to go. But f*** this apology on demand bullshit. Don't say, "I'm sorry I offended you, but that wasn't my intent," or you'll give this Asian lady a fucking migraine or something. I don't know. Queen's College Associate Professor David Rivera, a co-author on an upcoming book called Microaggression Theory, Influence and Implications, well that should fly off the shelves, told Business Insider that he hears too often of these sort of half apologies. Apologising for offending someone is an attempt to validate your own comment by implying that the other person just reacted poorly. It's a way to brush off any allegations that you did something wrong. What? Apologising for offending someone isn't a way to brush off any allegations that you did something wrong. It's a guilty plea. This is how you brush off allegations that you did something wrong. Get fucked. Instead, recognise the implicit bias in your remark. How gay is that guy's hat? The apology should be earnest and include an awareness that you engaged in microaggressive behaviour, Rivera told Business Insider. You engaged in microaggressive behaviour.
I am very, very pleased to make your acquaintance, Toddy, even if you are a dumb cunt.
Whoa! Don't you get all microaggressive with me, Rajesh. I'm perfectly capable of micro-defending myself, motherfucker. So if you realise you made a blunder by complimenting a non-white co-worker who was born in America on their English skills, you can try, "I'm sorry for what I just said, that was totally out of line, and based off the false impression that you were not born in America, my apologies again." That doesn't even make sense. If they were born in America, chances are they speak fluent English with an American accent. Now if this hypothetical non-white person was speaking to you in fluent English with an American accent, you're not going to fucking compliment them on their English skills. That's retarded. But for argument's sake, let's say they were born in America, but had a very sheltered upbringing. They only interacted with non-English speaking family and friends, and only recently started learning English. There'd be absolutely nothing wrong with complimenting that person on their English skills. Move on. There's no need to continue. Look how diverse this office is. That's fantastic. There's no need to continue to dwell on it right after you've said it, especially if it's in front of other people, Williams said. But you may want to follow up later with the person with an additional apology if it seems appropriate. If 2 apologies seems appropriate for an offensive comment you made that you didn't even know was offensive, then you're probably just as big a pussy as the massive pussy who got offended. Keep educating yourself. Rivera said the best way to move on from saying a microaggression is to have an open communication about diversity and inclusion. That could involve setting up a diversity task force within your company, or keeping educated by reading publications like Everyday Feminism or Mike that focus on diverse perspectives and activism. Keep educating yourself by reading Mike, who proudly brought us such pearls of wisdom as How Fat Girls Dance is Dismantling Stigmas Towards Fat Bodies, and It's Not a Woman's Job to Have Kids. Or Everyday Feminism, who gave the world 5 reasons we need gender-conscious responses to climate change. Let's talk about Asian sadness. And 3 reasons we need to talk about queer and trans people and birth control. But if you're the kind of person who likes to stay super woke, you could always enrol in the Everyday Feminism online school, where you can take advantage of courses like So You Have White Guilt, What Now? How to Transform Your Guilty Feelings into Effective Anti-Racist Action, and the Body Love course, How to Dump Diet Culture and Embrace Radical Self-Love.
Have you seen some of the people in this country? Have you taken a good look at some of these big fat motherfuckers walking around?
So apparently microaggressions are a form of aggression that don't involve any aggression or malice whatsoever. They seem to occur most frequently in the presence of massive pussies, but rarely involve anything more than a clumsy or ill-considered comment.
And 450. N. No N.
Thanks for watching.
Recession, session. Give me better times, give me better times.